Hi, Kathy. Hi, Beverly. Hi, guys. Sorry, cut my head off. How's it going? Hi, Miss Morrow. How's everybody doing Monday after the long weekend? Hey, neighbor. I thought we'd do a little prep candy making, and I gotta make Hi, baby Jim. Hey, baby girl. Hi, John. How are you? I gonna make some peanut brittle, even though you guys already seen it. I'm gonna make it again, but we are also going to make. Oh, where is it? Buckeyes. I have my stuff set up and ready to go. So we'll be making those. Hi, Carl. How are you? So, yes, I am in my kitchen. I have everything, all my ingredients ready to go. There you go, all lined up. So, we're going to start. 2 sticks of butter. Yes, yes, there is. I can't see them right now. I'll give you a better picture in a little bit. But yes, I am in my PJs. Today is, let's see if I can give you guys a better look here. A better look, see. Let me back up. I'm wearing my back brace, though. Can you see them? They're sloths wearing Christmas hats and scarves. They're cute. Oop. I have you guys plugged in a different spot, so I'm just, hi, Barbara, in a different spot, so I'm trying to, because I have 2 stations going, and I wanted to keep them separate, so I didn't mix everything up. Excuse me. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving weekend, long weekend, going out to people on Tube, but not you. Giving out to people on YouTube, but not you. I'm sorry, but worried. We flooded again and on emergency evacuation again. Hang in there. And that's all I can say. I don't know what else to say. Just hang in there. Be safe. Yep. Just keep giving you guys hints. Keep an eye on the pajamas. Just saying. Okay. Our butter's starting to melt. So I'm going to turn you this way first because this is where I'm working first. Got to move my coffee. And I'm going to slant you just a little so you can see what's going on. All right. So I have my 2 sticks of butter. I use salted butter. Some people use unsalted because that's what they like. I like salted. I don't have to add any salt or anything. It's all done for me. And we're melting the butter in the pan. Thought I'd get a little head start because tomorrow I have Elijah and he has to do homework on the computer. So figure tomorrow we're going to do some more. We might film it with Elijah, depending on how much I do, what I do. We'll see. Hi, Fritten. Hi, Sinest. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Drinking coffee? Well, not really. It's that international stuff I drink. It's not really, to me, it doesn't taste like coffee at all. This stuff. I'm addicted to it right now. So, but I don't taste any coffee. I don't know. It just tastes good to me. So we're going to make Buckeye filling. My pants are black with sloths wearing Santa hats. Hi, Jessica. Yes, we are, my love. We are cooking. Right now, we're just melting the butter. And on top of this butter, we're going to add 4 cups of sugar. See, there's a big 4 right there. 4 cups of sugar in the pot. And then on top of that, I double my recipe. So it's usually 1 stick of butter, 2 cups of sugar, half a cup of water. I have 1 cup because I double my recipe always. And 2 cups of corn syrup. If you're doing 1, it's 1 cup. And this should finish off this whole bottle. Ugh. Good Lord, I need muscles. All right. And we're just going to pour that whole thing in. This is a 32 fluid ounce, but if you're doing singles, you only need 1 cup of this. I always make double recipes, so one of these makes 2 of my recipes, so I can make it twice. All right, let's stir that in. Try to get all the sugar melted in there. I'll show you what it looks like if you'd like. Let me move you. That's what we look like right now. You're on my laptop, so I have to carry you. So the butter, the water, the corn syrup, and the sugar, they'll all blend together. All right. So we're going to let that do its thing. Hi, Lori. Sister Lori in the room. I think I said Beverly was the second one and Kathy was the first. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys. Yes, we're going to do something with peanut butter too, Cheryl. We're going to make Buckeye filling. Well, the version I know. There's so many different recipes on YouTube. I'm doing the one I do every year. I've been doing it for, well, been with my husband 27, almost 28 years. I've been making it for probably about 25 years. His mom taught me. Hi, Angie. So I'm just going to wait a second and let this do its thing. But I do have everything else I need on backup. If you're making a single recipe, it's 1.5 teaspoons baking soda. Mine, it's doubled, so it's 3. Sift it. Make sure you sift it. And just leave that off to the side. You won't need that till the very end. And then I have my peanuts right here ready to go. We're going to let this do its thing for a few. We want this to get 275, which is a softball stage on a candy thermometer, if you're using a candy thermometer. All right, I'm going to turn you, and we are going to go over to this station. This is my Buckeyes. Let me put this out of the way. I just got to keep an eye on this too. In between, stir and work. All right. So for my Buckeyes, I have 1 stick of butter. I look even bigger with this bracelet. Look, ooh, I'm even bigger. That's all right. I don't care. So I have 1 stick of butter. I use salted butter. Again, you can use unsalted, but you need to put some salt in it. Helps with the sweetness. I have all kinds of soda under my chair here. So, to start, you need to sift 2 cups of powdered sugar. And you just make sure you sift it. You might need more, so I always have some for backups. But let's sift this out. Let me get a spatula because there's a lot of chunks in it. I usually use my hands, but I'll be polite today. There we go. Now, it's called dry fondant. You might not be able to find it in your area. I get it from my candy and cake supply store. So you'll end up using more powdered sugar. And that's okay. It's just that it's very sweet. I try to turn the sweetness down just a little bit by adding the fondant. Dry fondant helps with the peanut butter and thicken it up really nice. Now, I just started using the dry fondant maybe 8-10 years ago. So all before that, I used just powdered sugar. So it's not a big deal. All right. Sifted powdered sugar. This is dry fondant. It looks just like powdered sugar, but it's unsweetened. There's no sweetness to it. Oh, it is a little sweet. All right. I put that whole container in, which is 8 ounces, which is 1 full cup. Sorry, I'm just used to using my hands. Just what I do. And I did wash them, just so you know. Get rid of the little hard bits left behind. Oh, we're boiling over here. Keep an eye on it now. We need this to get to 275, and then we're going to add our nuts to it. So, done with that. Let me get a spoon. I have a spatula here. Oh, I have a... Alright, so I'm just going to mix my fondant in. I always have extra on backhand just in case. Now we're going to do our peanut butter. You can use whatever kind of peanut butter you want. Doesn't matter. I have a garbage right there. Convenience. Convenience. All right, let me just turn this down just a hair. We are at a rolling boil. See if you can see. There you go, you can. Vanilla. Gonna add about a teaspoon of vanilla to the rolling boil. Be careful because it will spit at you. You're gonna need the vanilla in your Buckeyes also. So put that over there. Judy! Hi, Backlash. Hi, everyone. Hi, Laura. Irene is making something yummy. I am making peanut brittle, and I'm making the filling for the Buckeyes. That's what we're doing right now. I need to get a heavy-duty spoon to pull out the peanut butter. So I'm using the same cup I used for the water for the peanut brittle, and I'm gonna put that right into with the butter. See, there is a stick of butter in there. Put that out of the way for a sec. Let's pull over the peanut butter. How about the big jug? My husband eats peanut butter right out of the jar, but he has to have a certain kind. I'm going to start off with 2.5 cups of peanut butter. There's one. One down. Let's do another one. Usually I'm not a measurer. I don't measure, but I figure for your sake, you guys might want to make something. If you do, this way you see that it's done by measurement. Cup number 2, and then we're going to add a 1/2 cup, so 2.5 cups. You can use this. You can also use chunky peanut butter. It's just chunky at Buckeyes. And now a 1/2 cup. That's good. All right. So we got 2.5 cups of peanut butter. Let's get this out of our way. I'm hooking mine up to my hand mixer. I was going to make mashed potatoes a couple weeks ago. I've had the poor thing forever. Surprised it was still kicking. I went to go make mashed potatoes and I started it and it just whoop, died. That was it. Like, no. So I only have my stand mixer right now, which is just fine. Lock it. And we're going to blend the peanut butter and the butter together. You want those two to mix. You guys got to remember, you've got to remember to make sure if you're using a stand mixer like me, that you mix on the bottom, because sometimes these blades don't go all the way to the bottom, you know. You want to make sure you get the butter all combined in with the peanut butter, because that's what makes it yummy. It's funny, I don't even eat these. Oh, God. We've been working since 2:30 this morning. Ugh. Mr. Dog, are you in the room? Let me turn you down just another hair. I'm just mixing the sugar mixture over here. We have a ways to go. Usually takes about 30 minutes to get that to temp. Like I said, you want that at 275. All right. This is well combined. So now, put my cup up on the stool. All right. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla. Like I said, I'm not a measurer. So just eyeball it or use a measuring spoon, which I have right here. I'm going to just blend that in real quick. Now, this is where we start adding our powdered sugar. Do not put it in all at once unless you want a face full of it. I'm going to add about a 1/2 cup at a time. Lock and turn low. This is going to get really crumbly. You'll see when I'm done, but it gets really crumbly. And that's how it's supposed to be. It gets really thick. You'll hear my blender start to weigh down. You gotta turn my blender up. Don't want to break it. You know how many powdered facials I've had? And that's it. Let's add that. when you see it, it's going to look kind of dry, but I'm telling you, it is not dry at all. And if it's too moist, if you're doing it and it's still too moist, hold on, let me. This is the consistency you want. See, it's like crumbly, but it's not dry at all. I mean, and then what you do is you're going to roll them into little balls. You can use see, put that back in the pan. You can use, what am I thinking here? Come on. Oh, a little ice cream scoop. I was having a brain cramp. Just a smaller ice cream scoop if you use that for cookies. Hi, Jessie. Hi, Wildflower. Welcome. But we're going to do a double batch because I need a lot of this for the holiday. So we're going to do a whole nother batch. So if anybody missed the first round, we're going to do it again. And this is still not at even 250, so we're safe there. Let me get a bowl. Now you want to keep this covered. If you're not going to use it right away, which I will not be right away. I don't have time to melt all the chocolate and all that right now. I'm going to use this one because it's dry. All right. I'm going to scrape out my bowl. Make sure it's not like super moist on the bottom or all dry. Because you're going to have, like I said, you have to remember to. All right. I'm going to use God's tools today. Sorry, guys. I just can't help it. I'm going to put it in here. And there is some dry on the bottom. So I am going to scrape it off. Like so. Put it in the pan, in the bowl. And I'm going to actually just hand mix it in. Like knead it in. Now I'm going to do a whole nother batch of this, and that's going to fill up this bowl, and that should get me through, I hope. I make so many peanut butter bowls at Buckeyes and peanut butter cups. You can use the same filling for peanut butter cups. That's what I do. It's amazing. All right, so there it is, but let's go for round 2. We got to do the whole process the same way. Except for I don't have any room temperature butter. So that means we need to nuke it, which is right above your head. 7-second intervals. Where's my calculator? Okay. It smells like a giant peanut butter ball. Put your hook back on. Your paddle. Yes, dear, I hear you. There. Here. And then more. Confectioner sugar. Hopefully that'll finish up this bag. Oh, just a hair over, which is fine with me. So how's everybody doing? You had all had a great holiday. Weekend's over, long weekend. Now back to the bump and grind of the real world. Is there 2 Carls in the room? Oh, hi, Carl. Sweetie Carl is in the room. All right, where are we at? We are at 250. Okay, I gotta make sure the butter's soft though, because if you don't, one more. I'll do 4 seconds. Hi, fishing out there. NKR Fishing Outdoors. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. Softened butter. 7-second intervals. Don't melt it. We're going to put that in the bowl. Sorry, my fat butt's going to sit down every so often. Come on, get out of there. There we go. Going to do another 2.5 cups of peanut butter. Again, I use salted butter. You don't have to. You can use unsalted, but make sure you add a pinch or two of salt. Because if you don't, it won't come out right. Is Carl leaving already? Oh, bye, Carl. That was a quick visit. Sorry. I can't see the chat as I'm kind of progressively. When we get to this hot stuff is when we want to be ready. So, all right. 2 cups of powdered sugar, and I'm just going to add my dry fondant all at the same time so I don't have to do it twice. Make sure you sift it. Don't skip this part, because if you do, you'll have lumps and everything else in your mix. It's not good. Come on. I did that one year. I skipped this step. Oh, what a disaster. I'm telling you, don't skip this step. Takes a couple minutes, but it's worth it. Makes your peanut butter balls nice and smooth. Like I said, if you can't find dry fondant, add an extra cup of powdered sugar. And always have extra powdered sugar just in case, because if they're tacky, you want to add powdered sugar. They shouldn't be tacky. They should come right off. All right, this is the fondant. Fondant always has lumps because it's dry fondant. All right. Clean out my sieve. All right. Knirim, I can't even pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Yep, food today. Hi, Robin. Yes, just about, Jesse. But you do have to add peanut. You have to add. Hi, Angel and Pink Camo. You have to add butter. You have to add vanilla. All right, all sifted. Now let's do our peanut butter one more time. 2.5 cups. Okay, I am done with this for sure. I'll move you out of the way. Spatulas. Teaspoon. I'm sorry if I can't see the chat from over here. I have to be a little closer, even with eyeballs on. So Buckeyes are peanut butter balls, dipped in chocolate, yes. And the chocolate hardens around the peanut butter balls. What you do is after you make the peanut butter balls, which is this, you make them into balls, put them on cookie sheets. You need to freeze them. Some people refrigerate. It's up to you. I freeze mine until they get hard. Oh, no, that's the dry one. This is the peanut butter one. And then you take a toothpick Oh, look what I just did. I don't want it in there. I need it in there. See, I'm not even paying attention. Once they're hardened, they're not frozen hardened. They're hard so that when you go to dip them in your melted chocolate, the chocolate will almost harden instantly around the buckeye ball. So when you take the toothpick, you dump it in your chocolate, you take it and put it on your tray. You let them sit until they're all hardened, and you got buckeyes. It's pretty much that easy. It might sound difficult, but it's really not. Peanut butter, confectionery sugar, butter, and vanilla. That's it. That's all you need. Unless you use, like I said, salt. I don't. I use salted butter. So, whoop, almost did it again. All right, in there. So now we just need a half a cup. This is done. And a half a cup, I'm just going to eyeball. Almost use this whole jug. Oh, that looks good. All right. All right, we're at about... Okay, I'm going to turn you here. We're at about we're just pretty close to 275, so I think I'm just going to wait on the buckeye thing for a second because I do not want to overcook this. I'll be very upset. And I'm going to use the same one I used for my sugar, my 4-cup measure that I used for my sugar. Double duty, 4 cups of peanut butter. Peanut butter. You know what? I just feel peanutty today. I'm going to add the whole container, so almost 5.5 cups. That's it. Well, there's about 5.5 cups. If you fill it to the top, it's about 5.5 cups. All right, we just got a couple more minutes here, I think. We can add, this is, when it gets to 275, that's when you want to add your peanuts. And then it's going to drop in temperature, which is normal. It's going to happen. It's going to drop in temperature. But then you're going to have to, you really have to kind of keep an eye on it, because if you do like we just did and went over here and started something new, the peanuts will burn to the bottom of the pan. You don't want that. That ruins the whole thing. Move you out of the way. Okay. As you do this, when you saw it in the beginning, the color was almost like a yellow because of the butter and stuff. It turns a caramel color, a light caramel. That's supposed to happen. You want that to happen. So, now my gauge reads about 275. I have my candy thermometer on. I'm going to add my peanuts. Just like that. We're done with that measuring cup. Now, this is the hard part because you've got to get all that hot sugar to mix in with all that peanuts. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Oh, get in there. Almost left my candy thermometer. I asked for a new one for Christmas. But we'll see. This is what it's going to look like right now, right after you add the peanuts. See, it's like really hard. Now that's all going to soften up again because we just dropped the temperature by adding cold peanuts, or room temperature peanuts, I meant. So it brought down the temperature. So now you got to kind of keep an eye on it because, like I said, the peanuts will burn. I don't want burnt peanuts in my peanut brittle. Plus, I added extra peanuts, so it's extra thick. And of course, anybody that knows me, I always do this. I add a little more vanilla About another teaspoon at the end before you get ready to do all the fun stuff. So I'm going to have Leo come up and help me with the fun stuff. Oh, there goes the vanilla. Oh, this one's going to be extra peanutty. Now, I don't make soft peanut brittle. Some people do, and that's great, but I don't. I make crunchy, breakable peanut brittle. Leo, I'm going to need your help in a little bit.
You know what?
Getting ready to pour. Not right now. I have to wait till this gets to 295. But then I need to turn my camera so they can see it being poured and stuff. So I'm making buckeyes on this counter.
What's it at now?
270.
It'll be soon.
Yeah, it takes about 12 to 15 minutes. Plus I added extra peanuts, Leo. This one's going to be a really peanutty one. Holy moly.
You still have some left over here.
Yeah, I know. But this is giveaway peanut brittle, so. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. Hi, Homestead Family Reclaim. Hi, Frank. I think I said hi, Judy and Robin. I don't want to burn my peanuts, so I got to keep an eye on them.
Look, we forgot. Laundry soap and softener.
Oh.
We still got some low.
Well, that'll be in the next trip. I forgot to put it on my list.
That's where I am. So don't put it on a list. I forget it. It looks thicker than usual.
It is. I added way more peanuts than normal. I added about another cup and a half.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot more peanuts than normal. I'm sweating my butt off.
Go by a window frame.
No, I don't want to burn the nuts. Leo, Beverly said hi.
Hi.
Judy said hi, Iron Man. Cheryl said hi, Leo.
Hi, everybody.
I do not today. I have him tomorrow, Lori. He's at his other grandma's. I get him tomorrow. And then Thursday and Friday. He was with his grandma on Wednesday. Oh, look how thick this thing is.
You know, that's going to be a job spreading it.
Ugh. I just got some on my finger. Wait till add the baking soda to that. I'm getting ready to make a second batch of the peanut butter.
So I don't want to smoke cigarette?
Was the way you smoke, no? Yeah.
I don't rush it.
It's starting to loosen up some as it melts more. I have my little rubber things here because these handles get hot. Hot. Too hot to handle. Piece of candy came up, burnt my finger. Oh. No burnt peanuts. Oh my god, it smells so good. I think there's going to be more peanuts than candy in this one. rubber thingies. Yep. Just nipping at your nose. What song will Squirrel sing if you hold a match between his legs? I am making, right now in this pan, I'm making peanut brittle. I'm actually we're at the end stage. I'm just waiting for it to get to the right temperature to add the baking soda. And then on the other counter behind me, I am making Buckeye filling. I'll show you. I already made one batch and I'm working on two. I'm working on the next one. But I can't leave this right now. When it gets to this stage, you have to kind of stand over it because if you don't mix it, the peanuts will burn. Nobody likes burnt nuts. You want peanut brittle? I even added extra peanuts to this one. A lot more than normal. Guys, don't forget to watch the jammies. Just saying. Thank you, Weehaw, for dropping links. I appreciate that. Well, thank you, Jessica. Don't forget the thumbs up, people. All right. Leo, I'm going to turn you guys around. I am going to add baking soda. You'll see in a sec. I'm going to turn you around so you guys can see when I drop the brittle on the pans. And I have to have Leo help me do that. I just want to make sure you guys can see the pans. There we go. Oh, yeah, well, it went faster than normal. I don't know what to tell you. All right.
Where's the ashtray at?
Over here. I'm adding the baking soda. Gotta take out my candy thermometer. That right there. Here we go. I can't, you guys can't see it that well. It comes out very frothy. All right, you ready? I need that, Leo. Okay, grab the spoon. Drop. Clean the edge. No, clean the edge. Not with, oh God, that's gonna melt. With the spoon, quickly.
You're still pouring.
I'm not trying to. Leo, that's gonna melt that. You can't use that.
How about use that sword?
No. Wooden spoons. Grab a wooden spoon.
It's gonna start setting.
And then you gotta spread it quickly because it sets quick. Probably should have added more to that pan. I don't know if you guys can see us. We're spreading it and we're breaking down that foam that the baking soda causes. Okay, mine's done. I should have added more to yours. That's all right. I'll try to thin this one out a little bit.
What I'm trying to do is see clean all the spots.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't mind little things.
Open up anyway, right?
Yep. All right.
That one's gonna be thicker.
Yeah, that one's going to be very thick. I should have put a little more on this pan, but hey, it is what. Oh, maybe I can scrape a little bit and put some over. Sorry guys, this is hot sugar. You don't mess with hot sugar. Spread this out a little more. All you do is you leave this on the counter like it is right now, and you just let it cool and set up. It doesn't take long at all. Put some over here. There we go. Throw this in. That'll thin it out some. That'll cool. And then put your things right in water. Put all your sugar stuff in the water, hot water, and hot water will just clean it right off. All right, so now we just leave that alone. And now I'm going to turn you back towards the Buckeyes. Buckeyes! All right. I'm missing all kinds of conversation. It kind of stinks when you're doing something and everybody's talking. You miss it all. All right. I can turn my chat on over here so I can see what's going on in the chat. Here we go. All right, now I can see what's going on in the chat. Let's go on to the Buckeyes. Yes, Laura, I got your message. Hi, Bobby. I'm working on that right now, actually. I'm working on a second batch. So, all right. So, like I said, in my bowl, I have one package of room. Well, you want it softened butter. I have 2.5 cups of peanut butter, smooth peanut butter. Use whatever kind you want. When I do this, I just use the. Come on, get in there. It's fighting. There we go. The store brand. Doesn't matter to me. Okay. Let me do. I just can't stand it. Do a quick wipe. I have a mess everywhere. Peanut butter everywhere. All right. All right. And in here, I have 2 cups of powdered sugar and 1 cup of dry fondant. If you can't get dry fondant, which I get at my candy cake supply store, use extra powdered sugar. It's not a big deal. So we're going to blend our butter and our peanut butter. Let me lock it. Remember I said we have to make sure you do the bottom. I'm going to add my vanilla now. About a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to stop and I'm going to check the bottom. There we go. And then I'm just going to add the dry ingredient. Ooh. Small amounts at a time on low until it starts to, you can hear your mixer struggling. I used to do a hand beater, but like I said, mine died. So now I do this. See the cloud of sugar pops up. sticking to my paddle. Usually you use a spatula, but hey, it is what it is. While I'm here, I'm just going to do a quick bottom scrape. Oh my god, this stuff gets so thick. Remember now, you just want to make this so that it's non-sticky, which you'll see. I mean, it won't stick to your hand when you're molding it. You don't want it to stick to you. Make sure you lock it because if you don't, the mixer will pop up because this does get really, really thick. Alrighty. Peanut butter everywhere. Alright. And it's done. It's done. Ouch. That's what you want. It looks crumbly, but like I said in the first batch, same thing. It's not. It's really like, and it's not sticking to me at all. Okay? It's not sticking to me whatsoever. Nice and smooth. Alright. I got peanut butter all over me. Let me put this away. Soap in there. Wash my hands. Alright. Dry my hands. And then I'm just going to do a quick cleanup on my blender before I put it back away. Oh, this was I used. Okay. This way when I go to use it again, it's nice and clean. Now I'm going to leave it out because I plan on using it again this week. There. So now I'm just going to add that mixture. Come on. To this mixture. Crap, I put away all my Nice and crumbly. Exactly what you want. Peanut brittle's still pretty hot. So we're going to pack it in. All right, well, I guess we're... How about if we melt some chocolate and make some so you guys can see? Let me just plug in my melter here. I have one of those little chocolate melters instead of a big double boiler. All right. If I can read. All right. I'm going to have to chop it over here. So I'm going to just turn you so you guys can see. I got to chop up some of the chocolate to put in. Excuse me. Let's see here. My cleaver. I buy it in the bark. You can get it at Walmart in the bark. In the bricks. Comes in 6, 12 blocks. So I don't know if you guys can see. Maybe I should back you up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. There. Watch your fingers when you're doing this, guys. We don't want any fingers in your chocolate. I do have a double boiler also, but for just this, I'm just going to do it this way. And while this is melting, I'm going to roll up some Buckeyes and put them in the freezer for a little bit. Find my toothpicks. Oh, there they are. Okay. My husband usually attacks the toothpicks, so. That was 3 squares I just cut. It just doesn't look like enough. Well, thank you for joining, anybody that's leaving. Sorry I couldn't chat with you. Trying to. All right, I'll just do that for now. All right, that's in there melting. I'm going to leave that right there because I might need it. More mess for me to clean up after, that's all. All right. Now, I have a little freezer. Normally you would put these on cookie sheets. Gotta make sure I have room to put some. Okay. covers. I know that sounds weird, but it's the only way I can fit them in my freezer. And this is melting right now. I have it on melt. Okay. So I'm just going to use a spoon. You make them size you want, but remember this is really sweet and you're dipping it in chocolate, so it's going to be even sweeter. Hi, Lavita. You're rolling into little balls like so. These are one of my husband's favorite candies that his mom used to make him. And after a while, when she got sick, oh, that ain't gonna work either. I'm trying to get you closer, but there's no way I can do it. Oh. Hi, Roger. Hi, Jamie. Roger, little bunny. I'm going to sit down to do this portion if you guys are okay with that. All right. Well, kind of put one cheek on, one cheek off. Don't forget to look at the jammies. You can see them. I can move my apron so you can see them. I don't know if you guys can see them. Bye, Jessica. We'll see you later. Thank you for being here. Robin dropping links like it's hot. You go, girl. So when you're rolling them, you should not feel, they don't feel like where the peanut butter is sticking to your hand. You know, when you're rolling them and it sticks to your hand, they should glide right off. And that's what they're doing. They're perfect. Leo, you want to come taste the filling? I don't eat it. I never have. Just not a fan. I normally don't eat any of my candy. Leo,
Yeah.
want to come taste the filling for me? I'll make him a tiny little ball. Teeny tiny. Here you go. You've covered the camera. Does it melt?
Well, good.
It's not over sweet, right?
Well, I was just gonna say it's not as sweet as the ones you made in the past.
Yep.
It's good.
Yeah, I mellowed the sweetness down with the fondant.
Tastes more like a peanut butter cup.
Fill it. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, 6, 7, 8. So what I'm gonna do is, after these come out of the freezer, I'm not gonna put them back on the cover. Obviously, I'm gonna have to find something to figure out how to do this in my freezer for this candy making, because I usually, once I get going, I'm in and out of that freezer nonstop. All right, 1. I'm gonna make a dozen. So I just gotta make 2 more. Chocolate is over here melting. And that gives these times to be in the freezer and chill. You want them cold. Not frozen, but cold. Okay, I just made a dozen of them and I have none of the stuff on my hands. None. All right. So put a dozen in the freezer. Okay. Put this away. Where's the cover? Oh. Now this can stay out at room temperature. Hi, Big Mike. How are you? And a Ziploc for that chocolate just to put aside. The peanut brittle's still pretty hot. Yeah. There. Let me clean up this. Leo just did all the dishes and I just filled his sink. All right. I will turn you towards the peanut brittle. Can you see it? It's still kind of hot, but that's one full pan of peanut brittle. And like I said, mine is not soft peanut brittle. Oh my God. So good. Problem with it is, that's all I'll eat because diabetic. It's addicting. Chocolate's melting well. I am going to add some more to it. Now, if I don't use all my chocolate, I'll cover it and use it because I'll use it again tomorrow. Either tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm not worried about it. This gives the Buckeyes time to chill for a little bit and let this melt. And I'll shoot you guys over here so we can chat while that's doing that. All right. My peanut brittle, I'm telling you, my God. And this one I added extra peanuts, so it's even. Hi, Myra. All right, I'm gonna sit down while we talk and mix my chocolate as we shoot the breeze. Let my chocolate melt. This is a cool little. It's so small though. Oh, my next over. That thing's heavy, man. So. Prayers, Jamie. I don't know what we're praying for, but I send my prayers to you. Hopefully everybody didn't go out Black Friday. I learned my lesson. I buy it online now. I have a copy here somewhere. Oh, you sick? Oh, I'm sorry. I had a sore throat yesterday. I woke up with a sore throat, but it felt better as the day went on. So, Judy, what do you make for Christmas? I'm watching Nutcracker Christmas. Oh, that feels good to sit down. It's hard to sit in this brace, though. Oh, Robin just dropped Myra's link. Oh, it melted so nice. What's good about this is once all the chocolate's melted, you can turn the thing down to just stay warm. I have a couple of these. I think the other ones are down solo with my other baking stuff. So Leo and I, Snowball Cookies. I want to make those. Oh, I don't like those no-bake cookies. Ugh. My husband loves them. Hi, Vicky. How are you? Those Snowball Cookies. I went and got more walnuts for it today. I plan on making them bad boys. My sister-in-law is gonna flip because we always plan a time to get together for our Christmas exchange kind of thing. And those are one of her favorite cookies too. Her ex-mother-in-law used to make them, and then she passed, so she had to buy them. So if I can always find a way of making them and make somebody feel better, I'll do it. There's Vicky's link. I didn't hear what pajamas are you wearing today. Oh, all right. Today's pajamas. They're sloths with Santa hats on. They're black, and the Santa hats are multicolored. Oh, I lost my chat. Ooh. Yep, they're sloths. My sloth dummies with the Santa hats. Yeah, so we went to my parents yesterday, me and my brother, for my dad's, please show Lainey my pajamas. Oh, Lori. Lori, did you see him? Show a better view of my apron. Baker's got a bake, and it's all kinds of ingredients. Baking powder, cupcakes, flour, sugar. Yep, sloths on the bottoms. I'm just going to turn this down to warm because it's pretty much all melted. Just a couple little pieces. All right. Ooh. Stuck a water in the freezer before we started, so it'll be nice and cold. Well, I have a whole bag of stuff I gotta make. Yeah, they're cute. They're comfortable. And they're all wearing little Santa hats or winter hats, whatever. They're cute. Welcome back, Angie. We're at a cool down right now just because I gotta wait for the Buckeyes to cool. Oh, I should get my... See, this is what I do when I bake or cook. I always find something else to do to keep moving. I don't know. Toothpicks. Well, this peanut brittle is amazing. Got a plate for the plastic plate for the Buckeyes when they're done. Sorry, my brace keeps getting stuck on the arm of my chair, stool, whatever you want to call them. So does anybody else do anything like this for their friends or family or neighbors? Is the dough for the Buckeyes just like making peanut butter cookies? No. Bobby, it's actually you're sitting on it. um Hold on. It's heavy too. I'm gonna just put you on the counter so you'll be a little bit lower. All right. It's almost like it feels like Play-Doh. That's what it feels like. This is the dough. It feels like Play-Doh or that Connect sand. That's what it kind of feels like, and it shouldn't be sticky. It shouldn't stick to your fingers at all. It should be very smooth. Oh, I make it for my neighbors too, Cherie. I make my neighbors stuff too. Send you any of what? Laura, talk to you later. Oh, bye, Laura. Have a good day. As soon as those finish chilling, we're going to dunk them in the chocolate, which is right here, and it's ready to go. It's nice and smooth. Normally I do add paraffin wax to mine. It's more for the snap and the crunch of the chocolate. It doesn't do any harm. I used to make all kinds of cookies, but I can't really do it anymore. Yeah, it's hard. It's very... Thank God for the back brace in this stool right now, I'm telling you. Thank God. I was out here and I was just getting the ingredients all ready, so when I started my live, you guys didn't have to sit here and watch me pour ingredients and all that. Figured I'd pre-pour it, and my back was killing me. I said, nope, not today. So I put on the brace, and it helps, but it's not. And then my feet. Having neuropathy, it's really hard in my feet. So somebody blocked Barbara. Can you use parchment paper under the brittle? I have. And Beverly, to be honest, you're better off just buttering your cookie sheets, because the brittle, it will stick to it, and then you're ending up peeling paper off. It's horrible. So I would not put any parchment paper down. Just butter your sheet. That's it. It's so much easier, and it lifts a lot easier. This is one of the pans of peanut brittle. There's one piece. I put extra peanuts in this one, but it lifts right off, Beverly. Look. And then you just break it off. Break it up in pieces. Now this one's nice and cool, so I'll break that one up in a few minutes and I'll put it in a container. See, I make that so much that we still have from the last time I made peanut brittle. Let me get up here. That's how often I make it, that it sits here. So I don't make it for the house anymore. I make it to go. My dad was a plumber and do work for all the elderly neighborhood. He wouldn't let me pay him, so every Christmas we'd get him homemade fancy cookies, candies, and foods for them. That's a nice idea. I did it by accident. Oh, Judy and I were messing with ugly sweaters, Christmas sweaters. Robin, your card came back again. I got it today. So I'm going to the post office with it tomorrow. I'm not happy. This is the second time, well, third time for your card that I've gotten it back. The first two were my fault. I don't know what this time is. What's wrong with my back? I've had 2 back surgeries, and I have numbness that goes down my right side into my leg, and I have neuropathy in my feet, and I have spots of neuropathy in my legs, in different spots of my legs. It's weird. Like one half of a calf is numb. I have my left thigh, outer side is all numb. So no, Robin, I'll get it to you. Don't you worry. I'll get it to you. If I make them pay to do it, that card's going to get to you. I'm very angry about it. This happened. I sent one to Lainey, and the same thing happened. It kept coming back. So I need to know if she tried to get in the room. So if she did, Frank has to take her out of the bandbox. Oh, look at that. Okay. They're hard. Like, they're not frozen. They're just hard from being in the freezer. You take a toothpick. You put it in the top of one. You bring your chocolate over, and you dump it in your chocolate, but you leave the top part of your Buckeye clear, so that's what makes it look like a Buckeye. And then, I even put the plate under. So I'm just going to put them back on the tray then. And you do that to all of them. I usually take my spoon and I just kind of circle. I don't know. Okay. Move my hand, see if you guys can see that. I'm just kind of circling it around the spoon so that the bottom doesn't drip so much. And you just pop it down. Another one. Leave your top open. Just scrape your bottom a little bit. You don't want to scrape it down to the peanut butter because you want the chocolate on the bottom too. Goes pretty quick. I mean, I usually use my big cookie sheets and I fill them. Like I said, now I have a smaller freezer. Not as easy. So I have to do them in dozen batches at a time. I used to put a toothpick in every single one of them, and then put them in the freezer with the toothpick in it. So when you took it out, the toothpick was still in there. But now I don't waste my toothpicks. I just use one toothpick because they're nice and solid. They're not soft. They hold and if it don't, turn it on its side like so it doesn't fall off. And then we do this. My husband sees these tonight. It's all over. He loves these things. And he loves those no-bake cookies that Judy was talking about. I know it has peanut butter and I think it's oatmeal. I'm not sure. I don't make them. My daughter knows how. I don't. I don't want to know. So now I'm going to just stick them in the freezer just for a minute or two, just so they set. That's it. It only takes a minute or two when you're done. So I'm going to turn my chocolate off so I can cover it. And that's Buckeyes. That's the easiest thing. They're an Ohio thing. I never heard of those, Irene. You never heard of Buckeyes? I don't know if they're an Ohio thing. They're everywhere, and they're pretty popular here. I still don't know how the puppy chow got in my pocket last year. That's funny. See, now I've done this. I'm done for the day. I won't be able to do much of anything. It sucks. I broke up my peanut brittle. Just big chunks. You can make them smaller. I'm just leaving them in big pieces for now. Putting them in a bowl. What I do is I have goodie bags, and I buy little goodie trinket things for my neighbors and stuff. And then I have a lot of people that buy it, so I make it to buy it. Hi, sis. My BFF is in the room. All right, so there's one container. Uh-oh. Carol, you didn't see that, did you? My BFF will be messaging me. She loves the peanut brittle. She loves it. Yeah, real Buckeye. Yeah. Okay, she can't see. She's driving. She's saying hi to everybody, but she's driving, so she can't individually say hi to everybody. I spy. I bet she did. Hello, Carol. Right, Bobby? She knows. She can hear it. She just hears the rustling of the candy, and she knows it's there. Hi, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. You're a sweetheart. I'm from New Hampshire, born and raised. Spent my whole life here except for 2.5 years. And they were the worst 2.5 years of my life. Not really. It was good in the beginning, but I stayed in South Carolina for 2.5 years, and that was enough for me. I hate to do this. I don't have my mouse. Won't let me paste because I don't. Come on. I don't have my mouse. I used to live in Mass. You sound a little like that. I don't have an accent, people. Who's holding out? Angel said. 21 thumbs up, 26 people in the room. Who's holding out? You're in North Carolina? See, they're all done. Look. I would bite into them, but I don't like them. So, but now I have a dozen. My husband gets home. and he'll be in heaven. And I have a little container right here. So I always stock up on these things. Yes, you do, Irene. I don't think I do, but hey, I guess I do. I'm going to put them in the little container. Now, I'll be making, I have the big containers like this, the big long ones. I'll be making 2 of those, if not more. But right now I just have the little ones, so this is good. He'll be happy that they're here. There. And this cover goes in the sink. And this cover goes on here. First I thought there was something on top of it. They're like little silver specks in the cover. Huh. Made me think there was something on it. Okay. And these will keep at room temperature. You don't have to refrigerate them or anything like that. Same with the peanut brittle and the Buckeye mixture. I won't refrigerate that. Yeah, Ashley can't stay. She's on a limited data. In your state, what are you called? What do you mean, Robin? I'm called Irene. Ridge Runner. Oh, I don't know. Betcha. Betcha. Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay mind to that stuff. So there's Buckeyes. And then I have one more tray of peanut brittle I still have to break up and bag up. I'm hoping I don't have to make more peanut brittle this year. Because I already made a bunch and I already gave my neighbors some. But they might want some for Christmas, so I might end up making more. I enjoy making it. I just can't stand standing there. Why is it called the Buckeyes? Leo, what are we called? What do we? I know what Mass is called. In New Hampshire, what do they call us? Like Tennessee is Ridge Runners. Ohio, they call the Buckeyes. What? New Hampshireite?
Oh, I know. Yeah, Granite Staters.
Granite Staters? I don't know. The Buckeyes are done. You want one? Leo?
Yeah.
You want one?
Yeah.
I'll let him do the taste test for you.
Just kind of goes off before that. It's been a rough day.
Right over there in the pink. Be careful for my cord. Right there on the top. Yeah, Wisconsin's cheeseheads.
You made very many.
I only made a dozen to start. I have all the stuff right here. Don't hold the cover open because you're not getting any more of them.
Oh. Good. Wow.
You're on camera and it's not closed. You got to hear the snap.
I did.
That's the snap.
That one.
You're on.
Really good.
That didn't take long. Yeah, they don't last. Not in my house. Judy wants one.
Really good.
Bear shit in the woods sometimes.
Better than a peanut butter cup.
There's a new candy I want to try. I watched, it's like, you make it with sweetened condensed milk and sugar. And, hi, Mr. Dog. Some butter. and pecans. That's it. I don't know. Something I should try. What other candies do you make, Irene? I will be making chocolate covered cherries. I only bought 4 jars. I think I'm going to need more than 4 jars. Um, I make peanut butter cups. I make caramel peanut clusters. I make um, um, peppermint patties. What else? I make so much, but I don't do them all anymore. But I have made many of them. But for the year, usually what I do make is I always make my chocolate covered cherries. I make the Buckeyes. I make peanut butter cups. I make peanut brittle. I make caramel peanut clusters. Um, did somebody block her in here? Or was it in Frank's? It's snowing in where Angel is in Wisconsin. I mean, Michigan. No, Wisconsin. Wow. And then I have a new recipe. Oh, and I make fudge. I make fudge. It's funny. I make all this stuff, and honestly, I don't eat it. That one bite of peanut brittle is enough for me. We technically, it wasn't by accident. It was because she said something about my nipples. Boy, I really missed a lot, didn't I? Was that in here? Oh, Frank's. Oh, Frank's. Okay. That's weird. Yes, there is bingo tonight. 5 o'clock Eastern Time. Cajun Roots. Bingo is on tonight for those who are interested. So yes, I when I make more candy, I'll make sure you guys see. You're welcome, Lori. You're welcome. I was in his room this morning for a little while, and then I had to run out. I mean, no, and I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about it in your live stream. It was. Oh no, it's fine, Judy. Don't worry. I don't care. I understand. It's not a big time. A big time. Big deal. Not a big deal. I've been getting up early, so by 9 o'clock, man, I'm wiped. And so I try to watch a little bit of TV beforehand. It doesn't always work. I try though. I end up falling asleep watching TV, and then I wake up and I'm like, oh God. Do it all the time to myself. Scare yourself awake. I don't understand that. That I don't understand either. That makes no sense to me. Hi, Lainey. What are you doing awake? Carol's driving still, I think. Going to sleep now. Ah. Oh, you hit the wrong button. Yikes. I'm watching F Troop. What is that? Oh, you got it. Okay. Years at red light. Oh, she's sitting at a red light. Yes, she's still driving. Bingo tonight, right, Carol? You're a very good cook. Oh, well, thank you, Carl. I appreciate that. F Troop's really old show. I don't remember. It sounds familiar, but I don't recall it. Got my big old butt up on the chair. Yes, see, Lori. Yes, there is bingo tonight. Everybody said hi, Carol. Oh, she's on her way to acupuncture. Hopefully, it helps her with her knee again. She's just got to learn to take it easy on it. What's for dinner? I am making pork chops. My husband took out pork chops for dinner last night, but I bought him. Oh, you were at physical therapy? I bought him KFC for dinner last night as a little treat. So tonight we're having pork chops. Baked stuffed pork chops. And fresh green beans. Betty Crocker says, boy, I'm all kinds of names with you, aren't I? I can't cook. Uh, I grew up doing it. It's just second nature to me. It's just, it is what it is. You just got to mess around. You get in there and just mess around with it. Just try. And I help. Oh, it does sound familiar, doesn't it? Dang. I can't remember the commercial. Hugs all. Hugs, Carol. I will be sending you the gift tags and gift toppers as soon as I get the money. So don't worry about it. See you all at bingo at 5. Yes, ma'am, you will. No, I don't do shake and bake. My husband does. I don't. Lori said loves and hugs. Carol. Yeah, my husband makes his own shake and bake. We don't buy that. He makes his own. See you later, Carol, said Angel. Have a great afternoon. I'll try to make bingo. God bless. That was Judy. Cheryl said bye. That was an awesome. Oh, shake and bake, and I helped. Okay, now I got it. Hi, Barbara. No, I don't on mine. I don't make shake and bake. I like to just I pre-fry mine, so I like the the fried flavor, and then I broil them, and I put stuffing, and I'm making fresh green beans. Jamie, duh. I could pre-cut my green beans. Green beans. Candy everywhere now. Let's move your stand. A box of Pringles. And then I'm going to move you back over, and I'll put you on top of the peanut brittle. There. We make our own too sometimes. I use shake and bake, but most of the time. Yeah, Randy makes his own. He likes to make his own, and that's fine. Gotta get another cutting board. I buy these little flexi ones. Chocolate goes over here. That out of the way. There's my butcher knife. Carol, I made peanut brittle. I didn't even think. I just put the plastic bowl on the stove and didn't even think. No matter how I try, they always come out a little dry. I I pre-fry mine with I just use a little bit of butter and olive oil, and then I bake them. But put your if you're gonna do baked stuffed, they won't get dry as if you put your stuffing on them as they're baking. The stuffing will get nice and crunchy on top, but still stay moist, and your pork chops won't come out dry because the moisture from the stuffing helps keep them moist. My husband won't eat these, just me and Leo. But I love them. Oh my god. Fresh green beans. I don't want the stems though. I'm I make them too, Lori. I make these sugar cookies that are oh so good. They melt in your mouth. But I want to do the snowballs this year too, so but I do mine are cutout cookies because I frost mine and decorate them, and then I put an airbrush, use my airbrush, and you can do all kinds of designs and stuff. I just got to get some of the what the heck are they called? All right, there we go. Yeah, this is faster instead of trying to line up one and two at a time. Leo's watching court TV or something. So I'll have everything pre-done for dinner. So it'll be less work for me. I mean, why don't you pick no more? Why don't you bake no more? Well, that's why you put a chair next to you, Lori, in the kitchen. Have a chair there so that you can sit down and just stand up when you need to. Sit down when you need to. These will be butter and garlic beans when I'm done. Oh, thank you, Amy. Hello, how are you? I didn't have to worry about getting ready for Thanksgiving. My daughter did all the work. I offer to help every year and she won't let me, so. Not gonna argue the point. Almost done the green beans. Seems like it's funny because I dumped them on the counter. It looked like a lot of green beans, but don't look like a lot of green beans in the bowl. I don't take the little tiny itty bitty ones. Those are too small. They're not like, you know, those are too small. I want a green bean. Those will turn to mush by the time they cook. These will be good. What should I have with it though? Should I make rice? Should I make potatoes? I do everything sitting down. Irene can't stand long. I don't. No, I can't either. But I pay for it. Believe me, I'm paying for it right now. Just standing here, my feet hurt so bad. I'm leaning on one foot and lifting the other, alternate. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, Lori. I hear you. I don't make a favorite dish for Christmas. I make a ham, potatoes, squash. Nothing. I don't overdo it anymore because in the morning we go to my daughter's. We have she makes us cinnamon rolls and bacon and little smorgasbord breakfast kind of thing. And then we come back here and we just kind of mull the house. And if people stop by, we have stuff available. All right. Well, that's done. Now what do I do? Other than throw away my mess. Well, lobster, of course. Robin, do you have a KitchenAid mixer or prime rib? Ugh, my husband loves that. I'm just listening, not chatting much. I'm working on my pillow. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I am. I am, Lori. But, in the long run, for me, I suffer now. I'll take my pain meds and I'll just relax later this afternoon. But it's worth it in the long run for me. My brother bought my husband a prime rib one year. He got me a rotisserie thing, and he bought my husband a prime rib for it. Yuck. Gross. I'm going to rinse these real quick. Did Vicky try calling you, Leo?
What?
Did Vicky try calling you?
No.
She tried calling me, but I was live, so I didn't answer. You know the stuff that they put on garlic bread? The garlic spread? Fry your veggies up in that. Unbelievable. All right, what am I going to make with it? I'm bored. I'm bored now. I live for my KitchenAid. Our new land. Hi. Actually, I asked for a pair. That's funny. I asked for a pair for Christmas. Try wearing Crocs or knockoff Crocs while you're cooking. The knockoffs are real cheap, but they do wonders for your feet and your back when you're standing for a while cooking. Well, I come tell you what your favorite dish is for Christmas? Spiral sliced ham. Yep, that's what we make. I really don't have a favorite. You know, it's funny because I don't have a favorite food. I'm just really picky. Very picky. I'm going to break up this one. I'll put it in Ziploc so that it's... What are you doing, Ollie? What are you doing? No, I can't touch you right now. I'm touching food. Oh, couple peanuts. Okay, get my finger in there. Come on. Thank you. Had to twist the hand. See, that's a well, one little corner just broke, but that's a sheet of peanut brittle. I had to ask the question, what is everyone's favorite dish? Oh no, that's fine. Mashed taters, yep, love mashed taters. Real mashed potatoes, yep. I like butternut squash. I make candied carrots. We get those for Thanksgiving and Christmas because they're so delicious. I could eat them every day. Oop. I almost threw a piece at myself. Buckeye over here. And we're done. Till supper. Sausage and cream cheese dip. Ooh. It's not going to melt to anything. It's 41 here. Yeah, it'll melt fast. I'd like a whole bone and cured ham when I roast one for Christmas. Oh, but that sausage and cream cheese dip sounds pretty good. My ex and his family always makes chili on Christmas. Really? Christmas Eve. And they would serve it with the Fritos on the side. Yum. I like Fritos in mine too. But I love crackers. When I eat any kind of soup, stew, anything like that. Let me put you back in the freezer. All right, well. I don't want to start my candy too early and then it sit. I don't want to do that. I want it to be nice and fresh. So I'm trying to think of the days I should be making it so that I have a certain amount of days and then I'll be done. But I'm not going to kill myself this year. I do it every year and I say I'm not going to and I still do it, but I end up making way too much and it sits around and then I end up throwing it away. My computer says it's 38 right now. It was chilly when we went to Walmart this morning. I had to go get some stuff for the house. And watch out, Ollie. It was chilly out. It was okay. I wore a sweatshirt. I don't mind the cold, but your hands got cold fast. It's 51. That's nice. It's only 39 here, but in the sun it's not right. Yeah, ours is the same way, Judy. It says 38, but when you're in the sun, it's not bad. I went out and swept my porch, all the leaves off my porch, and I bought pecans today. So expensive. Yeah, it's sunny. It's just cool. I like the cold weather though. I worked on some more craft projects upstairs. I got some more stuff done. I made some cool little treat boxes. When I went to bed last night at 2:30 in the morning, the ground was covered. All the cars were covered. My porch had snow on it, but when I got up at 10, most of it was melted. Pecans are delicious, but they're very expensive. I like almost any kind of nut. I'm not picky on my peanuts or cashews, or I love them all. Food and gas, yeah, it's going up bad. Paid $3 for some eggs today. That's a lot. Got to break in my new cookie sheets my daughter bought me last Christmas. I have some Oreos right here. Could just dunk them in chocolate right now. Chocolate covered Oreos. Quick, easy, and painless. You've lit 5 or 6 since you came on. You smoke like me. Yeah, I'm a smoker. I have nothing to hide. Robin, what size KitchenAid mixer do you have? I have a beautiful, gorgeous green one. Green is my favorite color. Oh, snowbows. Like a rainbow, but a snowbow. That's not a lot, Jamie. I usually smoke a lot more than that. I only found a piece of candy from the peanut brittle. Was it good? Was it good? Yeah? He's licking his chops. The ones that rise is vertical. Sharing, do we actually? Leo's doing laundry. Robin. Oh, what to do, what to do, what to do. Hi, Willow. How are you? Oh, you just need a small one, huh, Mr. Dog? Like the mini. Yeah, mine's the big one. And those fucking things are heavy. It's ridiculous how heavy they are. But it works. I like it. I got mine a few years ago for Christmas. And of course, he got it in green. Green's my favorite color. If you buy a KitchenAid, it will last for years. Yep. As long as you take care of it. Clean it. Yep. Ooh. I think I'll pre-make my stuffing, get that out of the way. And then when it's time to do the pork chops, I can just stuff them. KitchenAids are made in Ohio? Really? Huh. Doesn't say, it just says might be on the other side, I don't know. Bye, Lori. I'm heading off too. Yours is red? Yeah, I've been on here over 2 hours. I'm tired. I need to take some meds and relax before I have to start dinner. So I'm getting ready to say bye-bye too. I hope you guys enjoyed the cooking. I have no Christmas decorations up yet. Hi, Ryan. I went to your video game live and showed some love. Love and hugs. Bippity boppity boo. I see you late. Damn it, I missed it. That's all right, Ryan. I just made peanut brittle and Buckeyes. That's what we made today. Peanut brittle and Buckeyes. One's upside down. There you go. Oh, thank you, Lori. That means a lot. Well, we'll be doing more now because it's the season. Oh, love you too, Judy. Are you putting up a tree? Yeah, I will be. I don't know which one I'm going to put up yet. I have 3 of them. I have it's like, what, 6, 7 feet, something like that, 8 feet. I have a 4-footer and a 3-footer. And each year, depending on how I'm feeling, feeling spirit-wise, I guess you could say. All depends on that, what I'm going to put up, or how physically able I am. It's a lot to put everything up, and then you have to put everything down, and you got to put it all away. Last year I took the tree down Christmas night. I just couldn't handle it anymore. So, but we'll be doing that. I still honestly have not decorated my craft room yet. I was going to do it yesterday, and then we ended up at my parents' for my dad's 81st birthday. Really? Wow. Yikes, Mr. Dog. My husband bought a mini travel Keurig. It's cute as heck. It's a little red one. It's about that big. Has a carrying bag and everything. And it's a one cupper. So you can only use one cup at a time. I do match my. Actually, I noticed that too, Jamie. I do match my KitchenAid today. That's funny. Wasn't planned. Just watch the jammies. And we start our Christmas giveaways on Wednesday, first day of December. Very excited. And there's all kinds of prizes, whether they be good, bad, or ugly. Here's prizes. Oh, so I'm going to let everybody go. Oh, that's nice and tempered just right. Playing with my chocolate. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I hope you enjoyed the cooking. Took my tree down in February last year. Oh, my God. No, I couldn't wait that long. That would drive me nuts. I know, Angie. A lot of people like that, but mine, all I can keep saying is watch the jammies. Bye, Willow. We'll see you at bingo. Bye, Angie. Frank. I'll be making chocolate-covered cherries soon, Frank. Bears? Bears. I don't know. But I hope you guys are all ready, because I'm going to hit the big red button. Are you ready? Here goes. I'm hitting it.